Chris and Dan show. What is up with you guys? Welcome back. I, unlike my my co-host, my very chipper co-host to the left of me or right of me, Chris Sauber, I actually go through the comments when I can.
Oh, I'm getting the hate now.
Yeah, Chris has.
From Dan.
I don't know what did you say? You haven't been in the comments in like 3 months, maybe a quarter.
That is not what I said. I said I haven't looked at the comments for about a month.
Wow, looked. I look. Anything for Selena's is the commenter. First time commenter. She said, please react to Selena Quintanilla. Yeah, no. It has a rock feel to it. I'm sure you guys will love it. So I don't know what this is. My wife's a big fan. Rest in peace, Selena, though. She passed away. And Chris Sabra, I have no idea what to expect. But I'm doing this for the fans here. And I've been promising them this one for a while. And what day better than the day I come back from Mexico to actually do this? So here we go. Selena official video. It says, yeah, no. It means like, I think
yes,
it means no? not anymore or something. Let's see. The commenter said it has a rock feel to it, so Saber might like it.
All right.
Let's go. Let's see if Saber likes it.
Definitely got an 80s rock kind of feel so far.
Yeah. Never heard this. Never heard this. So far, so good. You know, like I always say, Chris, you can say now what I always say as long as the lyrics don't F it up.
Yeah, that wouldn't be what
I have a feeling they'll be in Spanish, so I don't think they can F it up too bad for you.
You know, not what I would say, but I don't know about rock. This has more like a Huey Lewis kind of feel. You have any idea who Huey Lewis is?
No, but
yeah, I didn't think so. But yeah, I guess that's the 80s pop rock.
Here we go.
Todo y ya puedes marcharte. Esto ya es mucho y no puedo perdonarte. A vete con ella o quien sea, no me importa, pero no vuelvas más aquí. Ya no. Y si me llamas ya no estaré dispuesta. Y si me escribes ya no esperes respuesta. Y tus regalos todos te los devuelvo, porque no quiero nada de ti. Ya no. Y aquí no habrá corazón que te entregue su amor. Ahora que quieras, ya no tendrás mi pasión. Dile adiós al calor. Y el día que quiera, ya te me puedes ir. No hay más que discutir, ya no te quiero.
Yeah, I can tell you I haven't heard this song personally, and my wife like blasts her music occasionally. And this is not one of the ones I heard, so
I got a question. I got a question.
So far, it's really good for me.
I got a question. I'm going to offend probably half the people who watch this video. So always a good question.
If you think it's half, it's probably like 80%. Like shoot your shit.
All right. So I'm not a big fan. I would consider it probably lower than rap music. The like authentic Mexican music. That I hear occasionally, or actually quite often now.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it at all, right? This does not sound like that at all. Okay. This sounds more Americanized. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean that's who she is. She brings obviously she's American, but she has Mexican roots, so she combines the two. But her style preference are rock, and it's just that she sings in Spanish.
Okay, yeah, I like this. This is good.
Wow, this person knows you, man. It's scary. I don't know who this person is, commenter, but you know Saber a little too well, Julie.
Yeah. So, what's that supposed to mean?
Maybe it's Julie.
Oh, okay. What's the person's name?
Anything for Selena's.
Yeah, that's not. I highly doubt that's Julie.
Maybe it's Julie's burner account.
Yeah, doubt it.
But, good job, Julie. I knew you can do it.
But yeah, so I mean, And I mean, I really don't mean any offense. Music's subjective. I just don't care for. I don't even know how to explain it. The music I'm referring to that's more native to Mexico.
Banda ranchero. Yeah, there's nothing to do with that. The only commonality is she's Mexican. Well, she's Mexican by heritage. But
Right, right. Do you
Yeah.
do you like the music you just mentioned? I'm
Yeah, I
curious.
actually do. It's
Do you?
yeah. When I try to learn Spanish, I find myself putting on the car here and there. It's kind of cool.
But you can put this on the car.
Yeah, I could put this in the car too, but I kind of like that better because it's different than what I'm used to hearing.
Okay, so you like the variants.
Yeah,
Okay,
when I'm in the mood for it.
got it. All right.
Some of those songs are funny too. You
Oh
need
yeah,
enough Spanish to appreciate them.
you've told me. You've told
If
me.
you knew Spanish, you would like them.
Yeah, I can't remember what the one song was you played for me,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Let's just say you're missing out. I'm telling you, they don't do that here in America.
Yeah.
Ya no, ya no.
Ooh, smooth.
Y mis amigos me lo dijeron, que tu cariño jamás sería sincero. Pues hoy lo creo, viéndote en tus brazos, ya no te quiero ver. Ya no, ya no. Y estos labios ya no serán tuyos. Será mi amor solo un golpe a tu orgullo. Y si me abrazas será solo en sueños, porque ya no te quiero aquí. Ya no, ya no. Que estimara el corazón, que te entregues su amor. Ahora que quieras,
Hey, time out.
ya no tendrás mi pasión.
I'm pretty sure in this context, yeah, no means like no more.
Okay. So I'm curious. This definitely was from the 80s. I think she was murdered in the 80s, right?
No, she's 90s girl, but yeah, they used the
Oh.
sound of the 80s.
Oh, okay,
She was
so-
big in like 94. I remember, I didn't know who she was in high school, but the day she died, bunch of like half the school came in with like rest in peace Selena shirts. That's how I
Oh.
knew who she was. But
Oh, okay.
people like my wife knew who she was. They were
Okay.
hardcore fans.
So this definitely, I could see that this definitely would have been popular early 90s, late 80s.
Oh yeah.
Did this get radio play like on
No, her only
more-
song for radio play.
Well, you never heard it, so I'm kind of asking the audience.
Oh, ask the audience. Yeah, as far as I know, her only songs that she was had a cult following, but she was about to cross over, and she started doing some English songs. One of them
Okay.
was featured in Final Fantasy, the video game,
Okay.
and she
Well-
was starting to cross over. So
This is catchy. I could see this being popular without it being in English on English, stations. There's a number of songs that are in foreign languages.
and she
to
was
America.
gonna get there. Like she was gonna get to that status to where she was gonna be the next like mega star. Probably still be doing tours and stuff now.
Mhm.
Like just living off of that, if not innovating still. I mean, she's was kind of like J-Lo in that sense, like multifaceted, like sing, rap, sing, dance, and act. And she can speak Spanish better than J-Lo, I think, because J-Lo's okay at Spanish. She's better.
Okay.
And she's more likable. J-Lo has like the diva personality. This one, Selena never did.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like 2 year, probably a year or two before she was really gonna blow up. Like she was Grammy nominated already, and then that's when it happened.
All right.
Had the
That's
president of
unfortunate.
her fan club murdered her.
Wow.
Watch the
Really?
movie. J-Lo. Speaking of J-Lo, she played her in it.
Well, not much of a fan. He's out murdering her.
She's
Oh,
still
is
in
it
jail.
she
too.
that murdered her?
Yeah.
Well, that's even more surprising. So a female #1 fan killed her.
Yep.
That's amazing.
You need to see the movie. J-Lo plays her. She actually does a really good job playing her.
Does she? All right.
Yeah. It's a good
Yeah,
movie.
Check that out.
It's a good movie.
Dile adiós al calor, que el día que quiera, no te me puedes ir, no hay más que discutir, ya no te quiero, ya no, que aquí nada corazón, que te le entregues su amor, a la hora que quieras, ya no tengas mi pasión, dile adiós al calor, que un día te viera, ya te me puedes ir, no hay más que discutir, ya no te quiero, ya no. que discutir, ya no te quiero. Ya no, ya no. Que aquí no habrá corazón, que tú entregues tu amor a la hora que quieras. Ya no tengas mi pasión, dile adiós al calor. Que el día que quiera, tú me puedes ir, puedes que discutir. Oh, ya no, ya no. Ya no, ya no. Ya te no puedes ir, no hay más que discutir. Ya no, ya no, ya no.
Man, oh man, you can only think what would have been, but it's not how life works. So
Oh,
she gone, and that's sad.
well, that's putting it bluntly.
Yep, very sad, and yeah, it makes like she would have been. I guarantee. I mean, if I had to put my money on it, she would still be innovating. She would have been Super Bowl already. Like yeah, a lot. She would have done a lot.
Yeah, that would have been a great song in the, like I said, early or late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah.
I could have seen it getting a lot of airplay. I
Yep.
never heard it, so I don't think it did.
And she had a lot of those tricks up her sleeve. Her dad's was a musician. Her fiance was a rocker. He's the guy laying the guitars.
Mhm.
She had that rock vibe that she could add a rock album easily. You know, she had so many in her, like Spanish, English, pop, rock. She could have changed, innovated so much, and then she could have got into acting and dancing.
Sure.
She was a good dancer. So
Sure.
yeah, everything.
Doesn't always turn out well though when artists, musicians get into acting, like Will Smith.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? At the end of the day, you want
So
as a
it was
fan.
that was a joke, by the way.
No, I know it was a good joke, but at the end of the day, it's philosophical. At the end of the day, like not just for, I mean, for anybody. Like if you're watching this, you know, you don't want to be on your deathbed and think, you know, I should have done this. You just want to like use all your bullets. There was a quote I read, or can't remember from who, but the guy said, you know, if I'm gonna go down, like I'm gonna make sure I use all my bullets, every last one, and I'm gonna go down. And that's kind of the way I look at life too. Like at the end, if you're lucky enough to live a full life, you don't want to regret anything at the end.
Yeah, I would agree. So long
And I
as
think we hate when someone like this gets their chance taken away from them prematurely.
yeah,
On a scale, because we can all see it like at scale. You know, usually it's a private journey for individuals, but when it's a celebrity like that, everybody's like watching. It's like, oh man, we're all disappointed.
well, nobody likes to see young people die. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just it's heartbreaking, especially when they're super young, or in Selena's case, when she's young and also rising in terms of her
rising star.
success. Yeah,
And it was
unfortunately.
really, she was rising before it was like cool to be Latina, you know? Like
Mhm.
now it's cool. She was like right before it was cool. So she would have hit that wave perfectly too. Like I'm thinking like a businessman now, but yeah.
Mhm.
Let us know your thoughts, guys. And Chris, you gotta watch that movie. It's a good movie, man. If nothing else, you can see J. Lo did a great job.
All right. Yeah.
Like Al Pacino says in Scent of a Woman, you know the line? There's something about a big ass.
Ah, very nice.
It's a great movie too.
But I haven't seen Sin of a Woman in years, probably a decade.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
Got a quick story about that.
Wow,
that's
that's turning into a podcast.
So that movie came out in late '90s, I believe, and this is when there was video stores. I remember going to the video store, going to Blockbuster, and all the movies that I wanted to see rented, and always going to Sin of a Woman and grabbing it. And it's like, this is about some blind dude. This can't be any good, and putting it back, right?
Big mistake.
Up for like 4 Academy Awards, it would say on the box, and it's like, it can't be something any good, right? Finally, after like 2 months of doing this, I find there's just nothing else to watch. So I got it, and it's like, oh, this movie's awesome. At the end of it,
I told you it's awesome, man.
Yeah, I've seen it probably a dozen times.
So watch Selena the movie. I mean, it's awesome in a different way, but it's a good rockumentary.
Yeah.
And they say it's fairly accurate. The family kind of helped make it.
Yeah. All right. I'll give it a watch.
All right. Thank you.
On
Oh,
Dan's,
will you buy
Dan's
this?
recommendation.
Are you buying this? This lady
Uh,
is like on the edge of her seat, and we're talking about Scent of a Woman.
Sure. So
and,
really,
and we almost forgot.
really like Expose. I really like other artists similar to Expose, which is what Selena's doing here. It's not really a music that I listen to too much anymore. I'm just saying back then I would have loved this song. I still like it. It's still catchy. It means nothing that I don't want to buy it now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying I've kind of moved beyond that kind of genre.
Yeah.
But
respect.
yeah,
All the
it's a
people
great
want is your
song.
honesty. That's
Sure,
all they want.
great song. Got nothing bad to
Respect
say about
and
it.
rest in peace, Selena. Chris will watch the movie and report back to us.
There
Now
you
the
go.
Selena, our subscriber Selena fan base is pretty big.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna want your feedback on the report on the movie.
Now you're pressuring me into watching the movie too.
Peer pressure. Yes.
Fair enough.
Everybody get at Chris. Like,
Yes.
subscribe, comment, share. Catch y'all later. Bye
Thank you for
bye.
watching. Bye bye.